Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Gripper back here with another video for you guys today. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a very concerning change to retail sports cards that I have a theory about. So before we get into all of that, thank you guys so much for joining me on this video today. Can we get a minimum of 100 likes on today's video, as that is the best way you can help me grow this channel is by hitting that like button. And speaking of growing the channel, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away hobby packs of 2023 Topps Series 1. All you gotta do to enter is be publicly subscribed, like this video, turn the post notifications for all the content on the channel, and last but certainly not least, leave a comment in the comment section on what you're most looking forward to this baseball season. I'll pick a winner once I hit 6,000 subscribers. So there is that. And before this video starts, got some bad news, guys. Bad news. So, you guys know we're doing watch-alongs, right? And they're not going away, so don't think I'm canceling or not doing it, right? But there's a problem. So, I was putting my desk together today. My desk, got shipped. I ordered it online. It's an L-shaped desk, right? And I was getting it out of the box, getting materials, instructions, like the screwdrivers, things like that I needed, right? And we noticed something. One of the boards, like one of the sides of the desk, because it's an L-shaped desk, so there's two sides. One of them has a big crack in it. A huge crack right smack down the middle of the board, the side. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Of course, I have a whole new setup that I was putting together, starting today, for Sunday Night Baseball watch-alongs, because, when we do this live stream, boy, oh boy, dude, we are in for a treat. Like, my setup I got, coming and how it's going to look, on the camera, very freaking cool. LED lights all across the room, so it's going to be, like, really vibrant on the screen. It's going to be really cool. So, of course, the desk came broke. And I have a contingency plan. I have a plan. But I don't want to use that plan because, of course, I want to use my good computer. I have multiple computers. So, yeah, just keep that in mind if I don't stream on Sunday. But I'm going to try my absolute best to do it. But right now, not looking good because, of course, the desk had to come broke. Of course, my luck, right? That's absolutely my luck that would actually happen. Must have got damaged on shipping or something like that. So, yeah, I have to email them back, the place where I bought it, and I'm probably going to have to send it back, probably, which is going to be a pain in the ass to do because the box is huge. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. So, needless to say, let's get right into the topic of today's video. An interesting change in retail sports cards that I find concerning for a particular reason. If you guys missed yesterday's video, which, again, thank you guys so much for the support on yesterday's video. We are absolutely killing it now. For the last couple videos before the last two, really weren't doing well. I don't know what YouTube was doing. They weren't pushing out my notifications at all. So, thank you guys for showing support on those last two videos I've done over the last 2 days now. Hopefully this video will do just as well, hopefully. But I talked about in yesterday's video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But if not, I'll summarize it pretty much right here. So, I talked about I went to my Target, and upon going to my Target, there was a sign, and there was no sports cards. So I immediately noticed, as soon as I walked through the door, because the sports card section is literally 20 feet by the door, there was a huge sign, and I noticed there was a big empty spot, where the sports card should be. And I walked over to the sign, because, well, for one, I wasn't going there to look at sports cards anyways. I was trying to find these new Guardians of the Galaxy figures, which I did find a couple here. Here's proof right here. There's one of them. See Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, right? So I did find a couple of them, which is, what I meant to be going there for. But my Targets stock on Tuesdays and Mondays. So I said, you know what? We might find some sports cards today, because I was really trying to find some Prism football. But, of course, didn't find any. So there's a huge sign. It says, we are not selling sports cards at this time. And then I thought, you know what? I have nothing to do today because this was on Monday. I have nothing to do today. Let's drive around to all the Targets in my area, which ended up costing me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours worth of driving on Monday afternoon. And lo and behold, every single Target in my area, even in Ohio, stopped selling sports cards for the time being. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I have a theory about it. I honestly do have a theory about this. And someone brought up a good point in the comments section of yesterday's video, which got me thinking all day. It actually had me thinking. It had me thinking all day about this because there could be a lot of truth to this. There could be a lot of truth to this. And what we're going to talk about is, could Target be phasing out sports cards in areas where they don't sell? And we talked about this a little while ago. So if you guys remember, about, I would say, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 7, 6 weeks ago, somewhere around that area, I made a video talking about another Target sports card change that happened all across the country, which was some Targets were sizing down the sports card sections, right? They were sizing them down. So, like, let's say, for example, if your section of sports cards at your Target was 12 feet, some went to 6 or 8 feet long. So they decreased how much stock came to that store. And luckily, I shouldn't say luckily, but in my area, I saw that change firsthand. I saw that change at 2 or 3 of my local Targets. They sized down the section considerably. Like, the old sections were really, really big, but after this new change or remodeling or whatever they did, they sized it down pretty considerably. Then they, in place of the sports cards, they put batteries, like, batteries like Duracell batteries, and one put gift cards. I remember in the area of where the sports cards would be, that got shrunk down in size, right? So we talked about this about 6, 7 weeks ago, and I said, could this be happening because in my area, sports cards don't sell? If you're in Western Pennsylvania, where I am from, sports cards, particularly baseball cards, do not sell. Now, basketball and football sell decently well. I'm not going to go out there and say that they sell tremendously well, because I can go there and within the 12 hours of that restock happening, except for Prism football, I can pretty much find anything I want. Like, for example, Donruss football was out. Zenith football was out. There's a new Donruss basketball product out right now. It's like rotting on my Walmart shelf right now. No one has bought it since Friday. I've been to Walmart literally 3 out of the 4 days after that restock. And I kid you not, I think like one person bought like, I think 2 blaster boxes of it. Hundreds of cards with Donruss basketball sitting at a local Walmart right now. But sports cards in my area do not sell. They don't sell. I don't know why it is. Even in Ohio, when I jumped the border to Ohio, there are like a lot of stores that do not sell sports cards. I'm there quite often as well. Not often as I'd like to be, because it's a little drive. I'm not going to say I don't live exactly on the border. It's maybe about an hour 15-minute drive to there where I go. But there are a lot of areas, like stores in my area, Targets, Walmarts, and even Meijer, for example. I do go to a couple of Meijers that stock cards, and nothing sells. And so what I bring up in this video, could Target, and someone brought this up in the comment section, that's why I'm talking about this, because it got me thinking all day yesterday. It really did. Could Target just be tired of, one, the fighting that goes on in their stores? Because believe it or not, there's some dumbasses still out there who like to fight over sports cards, believe it or not. I heard something that happened about Prism at Walmart. Not a Walmart in my area, but I saw it online last week. There was a altercation at a Walmart, I believe, in New York, I think it was, or something like that, over Prism football. People fighting over it, it's ridiculous, and I don't know why people act like that. FYI, if you want Prism football, go buy it on Target.com or the app. And it hasn't gone out of stock once, by the way. FYI, for everyone thinking that Prism football would be so hard to get this year, for some reason, in person, it's hard to get. People just buy it up as soon as they see it. But you can go online, Target.com or the app. I think Walmart.com has it as well, and buy it right now. Literally right now. It hasn't gone out of stock one time in the first 3 weeks. I think it's been in stock now for 3 weeks. Hasn't gone out of stock once. So I don't know why people are doing that. You know, you can easily buy anything you want. There's no limits on Target. All you do is you buy 3, make another order, buy 3, make another order, buy 3, if that's what you want to do. If you're so inclined to do that, which if you want to spend your money wisely, I highly avoid that way of going about it. Because, of course, we all know Panini is just terrible with providing odds and anything like that. So you truly don't know how hard it is to pull anything good out of there. But it brings up a good question. Can Targets be getting tired of product just sitting there and fights and things like that happening in their stores? Which, honestly, I could definitely see that being the case. I can. Because, Targets, in my area at least, like I said, about 6 weeks ago, they started to downsize their aisle for sports cards, right? And it's just not selling. I can go there any given point. Like, for example, this past Saturday, I was at a Target, right? And like I said, in my area, Targets restock about Monday or Tuesday. It depends on, I guess, I don't know what depends on really, but every Monday or Tuesday, there's a restock that week. And I walked into my Target on Saturday, and it looked brand spanking new. It looked brand spanking new. Now, a couple things were gone, like, for example, the retail box of Prism that Targets are getting, that was completely gone. There was an empty box sitting there. But for the most part, there was like 10 to 15 blasters of each product you could think of right now that's currently on the market. And, I know that Targets don't stock after Mondays or Tuesdays in my area. It's been that way since the start of 2020 when the whole card boom happened. So I know for a fact that was not fresh. It looked fresh, but in reality, it sat there. It sat there for what, 4 or 5 days at that point? And then on Monday, right, when I found there was no cards on the shelf, I went back to that same Target. And guess what? They're completely gone. So could Target be getting away with selling sports cards in stores? Which we did see that already, you guys. If you guys remember, I mentioned this in yesterday's video, I think. In 2021, I think in June or July or May of 2021, somewhere around there was an altercation that happened at a Target somewhere out west where someone pulled a weapon on somebody over Prism basketball, I believe it was at the time, which caused every single Target in America to take sports cards off the shelf immediately. I remember, as soon as I heard it on this sports card Facebook page I'm a part of, I saw like someone post a sign of it. I immediately went to my Target. I remember I got my car, went immediately to that Target, and guess what? That sign was there. So I was like, holy crap. I couldn't believe my eyes. I literally, like, I remember, like it was yesterday, I couldn't believe my eyes, like what I was seeing. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Like, that altercation sparked every single Target in America to take out sports cards from their stores? Which, again, I mean, hey, if Target don't want to, hey, listen, if Target don't want to, feed into the BS and all the arguments and stuff like that they get, you know what? I don't blame them. I truly don't blame them. Those employees, for one, don't know anything about sports cards. Most of them, anyways, don't. Now, there's some that do. And then secondly, they don't want to be part of that. You think they want to be part of that? No one wants to be a part of that. And people act like freaking buffoons out there trying to argue over, like, football cards. And like I said, you can go buy them on the app right now. You can get them shipped to your house in 2 days. Buy 2 blaster boxes, get the free shipping, 2 days, boom, at your house on your porch. So I don't know, why people act like this. If that was the case in my area, I don't know. If I had to take a guess, it might be a combination of both. It might be a combination of both. Could I see it being because of altercations and arguments? Sure. Because, like I said, when people hear the word Prism, it don't matter what it is. It could be Prism football or basketball. Prism baseball gets the pass because Prism baseball don't sell worth a damn in my area. I'll tell you that for sure. I see that more than I see anything. Everywhere I go, I see Prism football or Prism baseball with that green box with Wander Franco on it. I see boxes and packs of it everywhere I go. No matter where I go, I see it everywhere. Everywhere. So I'll tell you that don't sell at all. But when people hear the word Prism for football and basketball, which, by the way, forgot to tell you this, huge news, which I will cover, I think, in tomorrow's video. Fanatics just announced today, or yesterday when this video goes live, if you guys didn't know about this, they're starting to make basketball cards next season. So when the season rolls around this October for basketball, when the new basketball season starts in October or whenever it starts, guess what? Topps will have cards out on the market for basketball cards. They announced that today. The first Topps basketball set is going to be Topps Chrome Basketball, which I'm going to talk about this in tomorrow's video a little bit more. First set, Topps Chrome Basketball, releases this year. This year. Let that sink in. I don't know when. Maybe in November or October. I don't know. They didn't give a specific release date yet, but I'm going to cover that, I think, in tomorrow's video, because that's pretty big news. That is really big news. I thought the change took effect in 2025, January 1st, 2025, but it looks like Topps got some leeway to start early, looks like. So I wanted to bring that up as a quick little tidbit of information because that's some pretty valuable information. So this upcoming Prism basketball, like whenever the next Prism basketball comes out, is going to be the last. So enjoy it while you have it because Topps is taking over basketball, which I'm actually very excited about because I do not like Panini. You guys know how I feel about Panini. They are in charge of this freaking mess that we have today with sports cards being as pricey as they are. They started it in 2021. Topps followed them. And then, of course, inflation happened, hence going up again. So they're the ones who started it. I'm happy to see them get the hell out because they are the reason why it is as bad as it is today. And that could be another reason. That could be another reason why cards sit on shelves. Too pricey, you know. Blaster boxes of Chrome are $35. So when Platinum Chrome Anniversary hits the shelf for 2022, about the first or second week of May next month, you will see they're $35 a piece. I think Dick's Sporting Goods has them up for pre-order right now, $35 a piece. So, you know, that could be another reason. You know, that could be another reason why sports cards don't sell because, and then normal blaster boxes, which were once $20, keep in mind you, just about 12, 13, 14 months ago with Series 1 of 2022, they're now $27. Add tax onto that, you're looking at probably $29-ish for a blaster box of normal paper-based Topps Series 1. That's another reason why Series 1 sits on the shelf, aside from the fact that it's being so just flooded with terrible odds, is the price point. The price point, no one wants to buy a blaster box for $30. It's much more appealing at that $19.99 price point. With tax, you're looking at $22. That's much more appealing than $27.99. I'll tell you that right now. That could be another reason why cards got removed from Target, because people just don't want to buy them like that. And you know what? I don't blame them, because guess what? If you're buying $100 worth of product, I say this all the time. I say it all the time. Go buy a hobby box. Go buy a hobby box. Get your guaranteed hits, whether that's a relic or an autograph. It's better than getting nothing at all. Not even probably a parallel in $100 worth of Series 1 retail. So go just buy a hobby box for $100, get your relic, and be happy with it. You know, be happy with it. You'll get a couple parallels. You'll probably get an icy red foil or an icy green foil, or you'll get a couple golds, and, you know, call it a day. And then look, half the boxes are filled with autographs this year, it seems like. So try your luck at an autograph, like I did. I got an autograph in my hobby box, one of them at least. So go try that, you know? So that's another reason why I think people, or Target particularly, got rid of sports cards, is because, for one, too pricey. Two, if you're buying a lot of it, it's not worth it. Three, fights and altercations, I could definitely see that being the reason. And four, just no one buying it. It just sits. So I don't know. I'm going to try to find out what's going on. You know, if your Target is experiencing this, please feel free to comment. I'd love to know how many other people are doing this. I had my friends text their other friends who live close, semi-close to me, not really close, but semi-close, and they haven't gotten back to me yet what they said. So I might have more information in tomorrow's video about that. But they asked them if Target still has sports cards in their area. We're gonna see what they have to say. Probably tomorrow I'll have an answer to that in tomorrow's video. But I don't know. I don't know. Hey, listen, if Target is taking sports cards out of their store, I'm fine with it because guess what? I haven't bought a singular blaster box at Target or anything sports card related at Target probably since update in October of 2022. So honestly, I quite frankly don't care if they take the sports cards away because I don't buy them from there. I mean, I buy them on the app, but that's not me buying them in store. I buy all my stuff from Walmart if I'm going to buy anything, which is took a huge decline in 2023, by the way. I have legit, I bought two football blaster boxes for Donruss football, and I bought one blaster box of Series 1. I bought 3 blaster boxes across the board so far in 2023. Why? Because they're not worth it anymore. They're not worth it anymore. You know, they're not worth it. You know, so that's a little tidbit of information I have for you in this video, guys. Now let's get on to this pack here of Big League Baseball, which you guys know how I feel about this stuff. I don't know. I am not a fan of the whole foil thing. And you know what? They're kind of making fun of it by including this foil packaging. Like I said, if you notice, maybe the light will pick it up here on the light. You see that foil packaging. You could see on that blaster box behind the background. You see how shiny it is. Are they making fun of it? I don't know. Are they making fun of how bad they made the checklist so that all the rookies are behind that red foil parallel? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Listen, dude. For any parents out there, take this word of advice. If you see this on the shelf and your kid wants it, redirect them to something else. I promise you. I mean, is there something in here? I don't know. Did we get the blue foil? I think we did. I don't know. You get one blue foil per hobby box, statistically anyways. One in every 18 packs. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a rookie card today video, shall we? By the way, 6th pack. This is the 6th pack out of 18 I've opened of Big League. Not one rookie card yet in any of the packs. So let's see if that changes today. Let's see if that changes. Rafael Devers, what is this? Insert of some sort, looks pretty cool. The foil, Jazz Chisholm. So still no rookie foil. Is this the blue? Oh! 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 What? 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 You gotta be shitting me! Wow! Granted, I already have his autograph, FYI. But, wow! Riley Green! Now, I wish it would have been an Adley, but still, what? I knew something was up because I saw that. And I was like, this is not the blue foil, although it kind of does have that blue shimmer to it, as you see. What? Sticker auto, but wow. What? This is kind of hard to pull, by the way, guys. This is not an easy pull. Now, is it numbered is my question. No, it's not. But that is actually very hard to pull. Statistically, if I recall correctly, I believe the odds of pulling an autograph in a hobby box of Big League are roughly, I'm just taking a guess here, I think it's like 1 every 290 packs, which is like 1 in every, I believe, 18 boxes, I think? That's like 1 per case. So 1 per case. Wow. 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 So I'm going to put that right there for a second. I'm going to put that in a 1-touch right now on video. So we got Connor Joe. Yeah, no rookie, by the way. But we did pull a rookie card. A very good one at that. And like I said before, like 3 minutes ago, I actually do have his autograph, if I can find it. I don't know where it's at in my huge stack of cards. Oh, right here. Perfect. Look, I pulled this. This will be sentimental to me for a very good reason. I'll tell you why. My grandma passed away in December of 2021. My birthday is in November. She died a month after my birthday, okay? She got me this hobby box for my birthday. I opened this after she passed away. And this is an autograph I pulled from that box of, what's it called? What's this set called again? It's something to do with minor league players. I don't know. It's that set. Why am I drawing a blank? But needless to say, out of the 4 autographs, I pulled this. It's so that you know, that's pretty sentimental to me, and it's a good player. Riley Green's a good player. I didn't know at the time Riley Green was a good player, but I did now. So luckily, full case of One Touch is at my disposal. So luckily, I bought these like a month ago. Didn't think I'd need them anytime soon, but who would have thought? Who would have thought? The set that has the hardest autograph odds out of any set of the year produces that autograph. And the autograph checklist is pretty good. It's pretty good. So now what I gotta do, if you guys don't know how to do this, I'll tell you. If you're ever putting something on a One Touch, what you do is, where's my sleeves at? Oh boy, my mom, here it goes. Here's some sleeves right here. So what you do is this. I'll teach you a little lesson if you guys didn't know how to do this. Okay. So what you do is you put the card like this in the One Touch. I'm going to try to do this very steadily here so I don't mess this up. What you do is like this, right? And then what you do, is my brother taught me this, is you put a penny sleeve on top of the card like this. Okay. And then you get the other part, the magnetic side, which is this side. Let me see if I can do this on video here. Shebang, right there, like that. So that way, when this glass goes down, or whatever this is like thick plastic, right, you don't scratch any of the cards. So that's a little tidbit of information for you guys if you guys did not know how to do that. So, wow. Interesting. I might make that into a short. Probably will. So if you see this video twice with this card being pulled, don't mind that. But wow, yeah. So that's an interesting turn of events, to say the least. This video is now 30 minutes. Did not mean that to happen, but did not expect that. So guys, let me know what you think about that sports card change. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.